My name is EdMundo Martinez. I advocate for green spaces, cycling, and infrastructure changes that improve for pedestrians and cyclists alike. I'm a lifelong Bronx resident, raised by a single mom, had two sisters in the household. She always raised us to be very proud of where we came from, culturally and hyper-locally, as well as taking care of home. As I became older and got into cycling for health reasons, I started seeing more of the city and my neighborhood in a way that I kind of hadn't seen before. And as I would go to Brooklyn and Manhattan, I would see all these cycling specific spaces, and we weren't having that in the Bronx. And it was just kind of one of those, why not us? Why are you treating us differently? I got in contact with some great people who were doing some great work. So it was like seeing all these people creating projects or part of stuff. It was like, I want to do my part and help in this work and share as well. The more I did it, the more I learned, the more I loved, and it was just kind of that constant cycle of, I want to do this forever, you know? The reason why I think greenways and active mobility is crucial, this has such a life-changing effect on people that it's also one of those things that you don't know how much it improves your life until you have it. One day I was riding down 2nd Avenue, and this is pre-bike lane 2nd Avenue, and I was just in this great mental space, and I was like, oh, I don't know what this is, but I want more of it. And that's just kind of what it's been, you know, more biking, more advocating. Oftentimes, a lot of these projects are just seen as parts of gentrification, parts of displacement, ways to kind of like greenwash and go green, but not really bring in any improvements. And that comes from a lack of knowledge. Like, full disclosure, before I got involved in this work, I was one of the people opposed to the Starlight Phase 2 expansion. I remember going to the public meeting and talking about why would I want to park behind the apartment that I live in, because it's not going to be safe for me. And literally 10 years later, I'm advocating for why hasn't this park opened up sooner, you know? It's that I just didn't know any better, and most people don't know any better until you have a chance to experience it. Oftentimes people think they don't have enough time, or they think it's money, but it's just, even if it's just learning, you don't have to be out there, you don't have to be like me, but just learning what's happening in your neighborhood, how you can provide your input. It's a tremendous honor to be associated, not just with the East Coast Greenway Alliance, but with Roger Herz, you know, and I'm still kind of processing it, to be honest. Simply because I don't do this for winning anything. I don't do this to sell products or get some type of elected office. So being recognized for an award and then one after Roger Herz on top of that, it's just been very wow, is how I can probably put it.